Hello and welcome. I'm Inger Marie Christensen from the SDU Centre for Teaching and Learning, and in this video I'd like to tell you about the different interactive tools in Blackboard. By interactive tools, we mean the tools in Blackboard that allow students to communicate and interact with each other and with you as the teacher. So these are tools that engage students in active and interactive learning, thus helping fulfill SDU's underlying principle of education, which is active teaching and learning. Let's take a closer look at the interactive tools. First, I'll give you an overview and then I'll explain each tool in more detail. First, we have the blog that can be used as a vehicle for the individual voice of the students. Then we have the discussion board, which is ideal for joint discussions between many people. Third, we have the wiki, which is for the joint authoring of text and multimedia products. And finally, we have the journal for private conversations between the teacher and the individual student. As mentioned, blogs are for the individual voice of the students. A blog is an open online journal, also called a weblog. Students write posts that are displayed in chronological order with the most recent on top. Posts can consist of text, images, videos, etc. Fellow students and the teacher can comment on posts, but note that when you write comments, you can only use text and you have no formatting possibilities. In the blog, all posts are archived monthly or weekly in an index. You have the possibility to create different types of blogs, namely class, group, or individual blog. Blogs can be used for students communicating their thoughts, ideas, and attitudes on a topic. They can post analysis or draft work and receive comments. They can blog on subject-related topics, or you can use a blog for supervising students who are writing their bachelor project or master thesis. Journals look like the blog, but these are private spaces for individual students. Only the teacher can see what each individual student writes, so journals are for private conversations. They can work as logs for students who can write posts in which they set learning goals for themselves at the start of the course, reflect on their strengths and weaknesses, and on the progress they are making. Posts can be text, images, video, etc. The teacher can give feedback. Note that comments can only be text. The discussion board is ideal for many-to-many discussions. Students can write posts and reply to each other's posts. Both posts and replies can contain text, videos, images, etc. A discussion board is structured as threaded discussions, where many different discussions on the same overall topic can take place at the same time. You can collapse or expand the threads to create an overview or see details. Discussion boards are versatile tools that can be used for numerous activities. You can create a cafe-like forum that helps build a good social atmosphere, or you can create a space for questions and answers, a Q&A forum. Tell students that you'll be happy to answer their questions, but they need to post these to the Q&A forum. Also tell students how often you'll be answering questions. Students can see all questions and answers, and so the time you use answering questions is well spent and might reduce the number of requests from students. At the same time, your email inbox will become more manageable. Finally, discussion boards are good for discussions of controversial topics. Allocate roles to students to make sure that everyone is contributing and to pave the way for a nuanced discussion with many perspectives and good arguments. Finally, we have the wiki, which is a website with two modes, read and write. The wiki has a start page marked in the index to the right by the little house icon. You and your students can create as many subpages as you like. The wiki is for joint knowledge construction. Everybody can contribute text, video, images, etc. Each wiki page has a comment function that makes it possible to discuss and negotiate contents in the production process. Be aware that only one person at a time can edit a wiki page, so make sure that you do not require the entire class to work on the same wiki page during the same short span of time. Instead, create a wiki page in the wiki for each pair or group of students. Wikis are great for collaborative group work, They are often used for students creating an encyclopedia of the terms and concepts of a subject. They can also be used for students' preparation of company, country, or culture analysis and reports, for process writing, from a framework to finished paper, or for casework. It is easy to set up the interactive tools in Blackboard. Simply go to Assignments in your Blackboard course and move your cursor to Tools in the top menu. Then select the relevant tool and follow the instructions on screen. Once you have created a blog, wiki, etc., you have the opportunity to add a text below the link for the tool. Use the space to give some context and explain what the tool will be used for. You and your students also have access to the interactive tools via the Tools section in your Blackboard course. However, this section provides little overview and does not let you contextualize the tool and explain its use. We therefore recommend using Assignments as mentioned above. You may need your students to simply upload and share files via your Blackboard course. This could be in connection with peer feedback, where the feedback will take place in your lessons, or it could be in connection with student presentations, where the interaction will happen face to face. The best way of making it possible for students to simply upload or share files is to create a folder in the content system of the course. Give students writing permissions and then link to the folder from Assignments, for example. See the detailed guide that is also part of the resources for this module.